We all saw the classic scene that Sean Ringgold delivered in the season finale of The Family Business right after the big family secret was exposed. And we wondered why he was so mad at his wife Sonya. But we ain't worried about that because we know that Sonya knows how to get her man all the way back together. And we know this because we actually witnessed Junior caressing and kissing on her toes. Then we saw him rest his head right in between her sugary box. So I don't think she's gonna have a hard time persuading him, okay? Full disclaimer here, now would be the time for my under 21-year-old viewers and subscribers to leave this video, okay? I don't want to have to get ugly on the emails that come in. And I'm gonna tell you, mama, yeah, that you had fair warning. So go on now, go on. Tonight, I want to dive into these love scenes on dramatic television, just for a minute. And as the sun goes down tonight, we've invited Sonya and Junior inside the Red Room to talk about their love scene. I had the pleasure of interviewing Miss Brely Evans when I was part of the panel that I was invited to by Mercedes Millionaire. So shout out to her. There were a few questions that Brely answered as they went around the table about her career. They talked about her current projects, etc., etc. And when they got to me, I had to ask her what the love scene with Sean Ringgold was like. Like, I have to know. And I've always wondered how a woman could be comfortable in such a scene. And then you gotta keep it cute, right, all the time, wondering which camera is live, if your hair is out of place, if your tummy's tucked in just enough so that it's not so obvious that you're holding it in, right? How much of it is acting and how much of it is real? Or is any of it real? And I'll play her response right at the end of my commentary. So let's dive just a little bit deeper. Now, we all know that if you're not attracted to your co-star, then it's easy, right? You know, in your head, you're telling yourself, it's just a job. Let's go on and film this scene and get it over. OVA, over with, right? But what if it's someone that you might be feeling, someone who you like, someone who you're crushing over? What do you do? How do you manage these feelings if you have to do a love scene with this person? Now, let's be clear. I'm in no way saying that these two actors are hot for each other. My commentary is for entertainment purposes only, even though it would help their on-screen presence if there was just a mild hint of chemistry there, right? Now, I've seen the comments in some of the group chats on Facebook, Twitter, talking about how sexy Sean is. Matter of fact, they call him Big Sexy. And even though he was mad at Sonya at the end of that scene, Sonya knows what she's got to do to calm him back down, right? But I've always wondered, how could a woman be comfortable with wearing something sexy, probably with no panties on? Y'all think she got panties on? Now, if she's not attracted to him, then she's probably got that thing locked in. She's got on panties, shorts, Spanx, all of that, right up under her teddy. But if she likes him a little bit, then maybe she surprised him with just her birthday suit in all its glory glistening underneath, all very well moisturized with a hint of peaches and roses every time the wind blew. And Sean ain't gonna say nothing. He's gonna stay in character and pretend that it's all good under there, just like they did in rehearsals. And the show must go on. Then she had to kiss him, lay doggy style, and all the things, right? So how is all of this going on and ain't nobody getting turned on? I mean, Sean's schlong dong gotta be paying attention at some point, right? Like, how are they really doing this? Brely is beautiful and she's got body too, right? So I'm sure it wasn't easy for him to get through that scene. How many takes did it actually take before the director called it a wrap? And I'm gonna be on set one day, so this way I can let y'all know how it all goes down. And I remember a play that I wrote and directed called Mama. And one of my actors had to kiss the lead actress, right? And we were rehearsing the scene, and I said, look, this is a live performance, so I need to see how you're gonna kiss her. I need to know that the chemistry is there, right? Which side is your head gonna lean to? How the camera should be angled? Is she gonna caress your head, lightly touch your chin, what? So as I'm talking, they went in for the kiss, tongues and all. I was like, wait a minute, hold up. Okay, wait a minute, damn. They really did that without hesitation, right? Hell, you'd think that they'd kissed before. And they were probably attracted to each other too the whole time. And I just didn't know it. And yeah, I've had actors and actresses fall for each other on the set. Like when they first meet, they're acting all shy, they're a little bit reserved and cordial. Then on day 3 of rehearsal, they showing up together in the same car, hopping out with them Waffle House bags. Now, when you've gone to Waffle House on a date, you know what happened the night before. You already know how it went down. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and play for y'all her response when I asked her what planning this scene was like. Remember to like this video at the end. Now, let's go ahead and get that out of the way right now. So if you like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. You know I'd appreciate it. And sub to this channel if you're a fan of the family business. Thanks, guys. And here's Miss Brely Evans. My question for you is the love scene that you and Junior had. It was a couple of seasons ago. Yeah. Oh, yes, girl, it gave. Okay.
We've done it again a couple times.
Yeah. But how do you prepare for that? I mean, it was hot, it was sensual, it was done in good taste. And what goes through your mind as a professional actor, right? In those moments where you may be a little bit uncomfortable, like how do you prepare for that?
Okay, well, I have to date back to what I was speaking with one of the other interviewers in the Street T. My first on-screen kiss ever in life was with Lamont Rucker on the movie The Man in 3B. So what I know about intimacy in film and television comes from Lamont Rucker. I am so grateful that because we would call each other sis and bro, right? So it was kind of weird when they were like, okay, y'all gonna kiss on this, but we're like, ugh. But what was kind of cool is he walked me through the process. So then I knew how to conduct myself moving forward. So moving forward, now I'm here with Sean Ringgold, who plays my now husband, because I'm a Duncan on Family Business. Sean and I took some time to spend one-on-one. We were like, okay, you know what? We got these intimate scenes. We want to see how we feel about hygiene, you know what I'm saying? See how what it's okay to how to touch, where not to touch, what are you comfortable with? We really craft what you guys see on television. It is not a free-for-all. And most certainly, we make sure that our counterpart is comfortable with what's about to go down before it goes down. We even not, because people always, do you guys practice? We don't really practice, but we do talk about it. And we do and there's, mind you, it's just not us in a rolling camera in the room. There's probably about 20 people eyeballs on us. If there's not about 5 to 10 people at Video Village, and there's probably about 6 to 10 people in the actual room. There are lighting people, sound people, cameramen. It is not as intimate as you think. It is really going through the motion. So we really, but to make it look real, we want to make sure that, we're both comfortable with how we kiss, you know what I mean? So you talk it out, and that's a very professional way to do it. So you don't leave set feeling like, was I low-key touched in the wrong place? You know what I mean? So it's
right.
really crafted.
So how many takes did it actually take? Because we do know that, of course, there are other people in the room, but internal, like what's going through your mind at that moment? Are you saying, oh my gosh, did he touch me there? Oh my gosh, did this happen? Oh my gosh, am I looking good? Like what's the thought process in that moment?
So in the moment, I've never been asked, this is a great question. In the moment, as I go back to it, I'm never thinking about what do I look like, because I use an acting technique called substitution. And when I look at his brown eyes, I see the brown eyes of someone else that I absolutely love and adore. And so in that moment, I don't know that it's Sean. I don't know that it's Junior from the show. It is someone else that I've had this intimacy with, right? So I'm not caring about anybody's in the room. I don't even really care about him who's in front of me, because I'm having an intimate moment with someone in my mind that is really not there. I know it's a technique that we use as actors called substitution. So no, I always thank God for the editors who always make me look good, because I don't have time to be worried about what people see, what it looks like. I've got to make this thing feel real, and I have to really use my imagination to make it, make it so. So I think that's what's happening real time in the moment, is I'm so locked in on the feeling that I'm conjuring up from that I had before, that I'm just focused in the moment. I'm really in the moment. Yeah. Does that help?
Yeah, it absolutely does. You did a phenomenal job. So no worries there. And thank you so much for answering that question so classily. Thank you
Yeah,
so
that's
much. I
what it
appreciate
is.
that.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
absolutely. Thanks for joining us today. I
Bye
appreciate it.
now.